Good afternoon, Minecrafters. This is Wednesday, February 12th, 2025. We are live here at the loading screen. I just wanted to give you guys a chance to see, if you didn't know about it, about this update for the preview and snapshot. Let me just make sure my stream is actually, the audio is working. Test, testing one, two, three. Okay. So basically, um, I'll go over the what it says here real quick, and then we'll get the game started. Basically, it says this is the Minecraft 1.21.60 update. It added a new feature for experimental toggle for you to try in Snapshot, Java Snapshot, and Bedrock Beta slash preview, including warm and cold pig variants, falling leaf particles, and lodestone changes. Over 200 bug fixes and tweaks to improve your gameplay experience, and see the full list of changes at Minecraft, or excuse me, aka.ms /Minecraft update or / Minecraft update. Please continue to upvote and report any new bugs at bugs.mojang.com and leave us your feedback at feedback.minecraft.net. And there you go. So, folks, get out there and if you haven't tried this new update in beta or Java preview, or excuse me, let's review. Let's reverse that. If you haven't tried Java Snapshot or what you call it, Bedrock Preview, then get out there and try it. I don't know why I couldn't say Bedrock Preview. I don't know why that's a thing. Anyhow, I figured I'd give you guys a little snippet of what's going on. So if you haven't logged on to Minecraft yet, yep, you have that option. What I'm going to try to do today is the library. I'm going to try to move that little pipeline back behind the wall so that way I can dig straight down without worrying about digging into that. I could have actually waited until I got all the way down to the bottom, but I might as well do it today. And I got to close up that bubble elevator. So as soon as the game opens up here, logs in, we'll get the National Day calendar knocked out, and we'll get on with that pipeline. So just bear with me for a few seconds while the game loads in. Okay, so we're finally logged in. Again, welcome to Minecraft. Let's play with the Big Red 1967. This is Wednesday, February 12th, 2025. We are live here at the Iron Forge location, and we're going to be doing the library pipeline in just a few seconds. Let's go over the National Day calendar real quick, knock that out, and then we'll get the pipeline started. So again, today's February 12th. So if you're born today. If you're born today, notable birthdays today is let's see here. Abraham Lincoln was born today. He was the 16th president of the United States. Um, Stephen Wilcox, the inventor of the steam generator for power stations and ships. John L. Lewis, a highly influential figure in the coal mining industry. Let's see. James Scott, the acclaimed ragtime composer. Um, Astronomer and UFO investigator Lincoln La Paz was born today. Um, Olivia Hooker, the first black woman to enter the Coast Guard, was born today. Olivia Hooker. Um, Dom DiMaggio, known as the Little Professor in MLB and the little brother of Joe DiMaggio, was born today. Baseball player. Um, Ray Manzarek, he was the singer, songwriter, and co-founder of the rock band The Doors. Um, just this thing when I'm trying to scroll, it moves. Cliff Bleszinski, the designer of Gears of War, was born today. Memorable events for this day is 1878. Frederick Thayer, Harvard player, patents baseball catcher's mask. Um, 1909, the NAACP, National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, is founded. Nancy Lieutenant becomes first black in Army Nursing Corps, 1948. Malcolm X, 1965, visits Smethwick, England, following their racially charged general election. And that's just a few of the things that happened today. Also, let's see what type of national day today is. Today is National Plum Pudding Day. Wow, and that is it. So get out your get out your national plum pudding for the day today, and happy birthday, folks. That's your national day calendar, February 12th, 2025, and we are finally moving on. Let's see if I can check that audio. All right. So let me throw on my helmet. Um, and we'll say fond adieu to our friends, the Masons. Maybe we can drop off this iron I have real quick. I gotta make some type of walking platform up here too. Put that in there. All right. And we're gonna go. Did I get rid of the? Yeah, this is empty. We were doing some digging on Monday for the library, and these are the two elevators I'm mentioning that I'm going to have to um, remove. So I actually need to get the coordinates. So I think the pipeline is going to actually intersect with these elevators. And that's how far back I think I want to pull this pipeline. The pipeline is, believe it or not, I'll show you. It is right here. Whoa! Okay. So I got to push it back towards the elevators. And these clocks that I use for my redstone, that has to be put on the other side of that wall. So somehow, some way, I should carry this stone with me. Get rid of this. I was going to use this for the roof up top here in the library. Oh, and we're putting glass in as well. Let's see if my friend, um, where's my man, Billy? I don't think that's, yeah, it is. Let's see if he unlocked his trades. Of course he didn't. All right. But I think we got another librarian down below that's interfering with his workstation. All right. So this is here. I want to move this back that way. I don't know if I want to go that far deep though. Um, let's see here. There we go. So that would be about 80, I guess. Negative 80. And the other thing, that's going to go up top, and that's what this clock does down here. So when the items come down from this one hopper, it comes down this way. This clock will send, or dropper will send items back up to continue the pipeline. I don't know if I have enough. I should. Let's see here. You'll be perfectly fine. Don't mind the scuffling. So back here, why is this here? Oh, I guess I could see that guy. Yeah, and why is this here? Oh, I think that's just a pillar. Okay. Um, see, the items past him, when it goes down. You know something? I don't know if I ever. I think that's just to send the items up through that elevator there. That dropper receives the stuff and then throws it up here. And I think I was intending it just to keep flowing by. So yeah, I think I'm okay with that. That's fine where it's at. Everything's good. Let's go back down. You know something though? I would really like to get that glass in there though. And since our little friend over here is not cooperative, well, maybe let's see. Maybe I can grab some shut-eye. And he might get his trades back. If not, there is a librarian at my iron farm. Let's see if he got his trades back. Nope. All right, we're going to go over to Aquatica real quick and get some glass because I really would like to have that kind of finished before we get started with the pipeline. Do I have a boat? Yep. We haven't been out there in a long time. Look at that guy in the green shirt. Man, that's bad. So I hope you guys are having a good week. Welcome to Wednesday. I was kind of shocked when I saw that little notation on my Minecraft login. At first, I'm like, oh wow, the update already happened, so we have the pig variants and all that stuff. Nah, that's just they've already had that out, I guess, for a while. I don't know why they made the notification today, but because I noticed a few Minecrafters like Silent Whisperer had and Waddles had already talked about it, so I don't understand. I guess today was the official notification that it's out. So let me see here. Yeah, I got to finish my Nether hub. But for now, it's the libraries to focus for these current streams. If I'm not mistaken, I think I have a librarian in my water under, what do you call it, that monument, that ocean monument? I could take a look here real quick to see if, why is that burning? Okay, let's check to see if this guy here has glass. I can't wait to get my hardcore world set up with another hub. I have yet. I started doing Bedrock Hardcore in December. I'm up to my 8th world and I have yet to set up another hub. I've gotten into the nether like the first 2 worlds, but the lava always did me in. So I'm trying to play it safe this time with fire resistance before I go into the nether. Alright, I should, yeah, let's see if you have glass. I think you do. Let's take a gander here. I wonder what book he sells. Ooh, Infinity, that's for the bow. That's pretty good. That's a good, and looting's not too bad either. What else you have? Dude, you have a lot. Let's see. Oh, did I just, yeah, he just went back again. Oh, you don't sell glass. Oh, what good are you? Just kidding. Love you too, bud. Yeah, as you can tell, I didn't remove these shulkers. I need glass. I do have an overflow. over here. Let's see if there's any glass in there. Yeah, this place definitely has to be finished. Oh, maybe yeah, I thought, yeah, that's overflow. Okay. I think I have stuff outside here. Let me take a gander outside real quick. But you know something? I am gonna need that sand because once I fill up those elevators, that sand will help out quite a bit. Yeah, I think we'll just take that. I'm gonna go over to the quad. Oh, there's some glass there. If there's anything over here, I think I didn't remove that yet. Yeah. As you can tell, this place needs a lot of work. In fact, we can just fly over and you guys can get a little view of this place. You can see the perimeter there, that circle. So that has to cover the entire, the center would be the monument, so I'm making a giant like dome that will encompass this whole area. And of course, it's near Mushroom Island. I was using Silent Whisper's way to break the water source blocks. Instead of having to dry it out physically, you can just have this machine, these pistons, uh, basically plow a path of breaking the water blocks, which is pretty cool. All right, let's pick up the carrots. Thank you so much. I need to set up some type of gathering thing for those carrots. And I believe this guy over here sells glass. Let's see. He does Infinity and Blast Protection 3. There's my glass. Alright, I just need to get my emeralds. And at the same time, you can get your gear mended while you're purchasing because you get XP for trading. Wow. That's all the, glass I get? Oh, okay. I was going to say, wow, 13. That's 48. Get 48 blocks of glass. That's pretty good. I don't think any of these other guys sell glass. It's just him. Yes, yeah, I don't want that. It's Curse of Vanishing. You don't want that. That's to trick anybody in your multiplayer world to pick up that book. I guess that's what it's for. So you get like, most of these guys trade about at least 2 books. I wonder, yeah, 14 for name tag. This guy, mending, yeah, it's my mending guy. Yeah, that was the only villager that trades glass was that guy over there. So hopefully we can fix our friend back at base so that he can start trading glass again. Alright, let's head back. So from today's update, they said this gold farm, it's slower in producing zombie piglins. So don't be surprised if you have a gold farm and it's running a little differently than before this update. But you still get your crops, your gold and armor and all that good stuff. So don't worry. It still works. I tell you one thing that's interesting. My game's actually rendering. Aha! I knew it was going to stop. It'll blank out because I go so fast on this ice road that it takes a while for the game to render in. But just this little distance, it does pretty good. Which is before it was not rendering as fast. That's pretty good. I put the cacti in here so that way I don't have to break the boat on my own. And you could set it up where when you run into a cactus, the boat will go into a hopper, and then that way you never have to bring a boat in on your own. There will always be boats available in the nether, but you have to make sure that's all set up beforehand. All right, we gotta go back up there to put this glass in. Just a little bit more. I'm curious if my friend Billy unlocked his trade. Nope. That's because there's a librarian down in Ironforge that is messing up his connection with the workstation. I think the bats are multiplying by as we're here, man. As we're doing this thing, the bats are multiplying. If you ever yeah, take a chance sometime and watch the movie uh, The Search for the Holy Grail, Monty Python's Search for the Holy Grail. There's a part, it's a comedy, and a part of the movie, um, one of the knights is supposed to be like a scientist, and he was asking the crowd, like, what floats in water? And the one guy goes, it's tiny, small rocks, little pebbles. So when you see blocks like this stuff floating in the water, it reminds me of Monty Python. Small pebbles, they float, little rocks. Oh, I can't break that. All right. You know something? I might as well break that because I got to continue the whatchamacallit all the way down. I don't want to lose any of the scaffolding. Let's break that. Let's break all this stuff too. I might as well just get rid of the darn scaffolding. That way I know that's where I had the scaffolding before. So that looks a little bit better. And like I was thinking, if I can bring it all the way down below the sea level, you can actually see outside in the ocean the deeper you go in the library. All right, so we got to move this pipeline. Let me just double check one more time. I think it's minus 80. Yeah. Should turn it like right here. Let me block it off real quick. And because what I'm thinking is I could dig straight down to the bottom where the library will be, and then let the stuff fall from this ledge and go straight back that way from at the bottom once I get to the bottom. But I need to get this set up here first. So we have to go back to 80. Get out my torches. I have to mix some more torches. And this is 80. And if I go straight back, that should be the bubble elevator right here. So what I need to do, I put a couple of buttons or something in there so I can access it as we go deeper. I can continue to go down this pipeline. Put that there. Knock this out so anything comes in can still go to our library. And I need to cover this up so these guys don't fall into it. All right. I think I'm just going to keep digging down, and then we'll come back to it. But yeah, this might be an issue with this clock here. Well, I can dig around it, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. I think that's most of the mechanism like right here. Oh, I need that to be there. So this is pretty much the clock. It's there's a hopper that the items will be dropped into, which gets transferred into the dropper or dispenser. That really should be a dropper. And because the reason why it should be a dropper is because droppers don't fire. A dispenser, like if you had an arrow, it'll fire an arrow. If you had a bucket of water, it'll actually let the water come out of the bucket. If it's a dropper, it just drops the items. That's why you never use a dispenser in your sorting mechanism. But when there's an item inside the dropper, or even a dispenser, this will light up. The comparator will always sense next to the block if there's any redstone charge. If it does, the charge will go from there. You see a little arrow into this block, which will light this redstone. Since the redstone is connected to two of these blocks, the charge is split between the two. This goes back into the comparator. This goes into that block, which turns on the dispenser or dropper to dispense whatever's in there into its own elevator, which is outside and goes all the way back up to the top. and also the charge gets split between the dispenser and that redstone torch, and that will turn that off, which will then keep turning those torches on and off as it reaches the top. And there's also a mechanism that needs a charge at the top. So this clock runs all of that. But what I'm planning on doing is once I dig all the way down, I'm going to move this clock to the other side of that wall, and it won't interfere with the bookshelves, and it won't interfere with the walking pattern out here. So I got to dig all this stuff up. I know I told you guys I wasn't going to let you guys watch me do this, but it has to be done, and I don't have time to do this off stream. So I'll try to keep you guys occupied with some chatter if I can. Try to think of some proper anecdotes while I'm doing this so you guys don't get bored. But it has to get done. I know John Bams, he does it on his stream, but he's a little bit better than I am with the banter. Sometimes I get, we call that mesmerized by the digging. Then I lose my train of thought. Just like now. Alright, let's see. Come on, dude. If I can just boom. All right. I have a beacon in Ironforge, and it's given me haste 2, which is allowing me to dig so fast. Why don't you do me a favor and unlock your tray so I can get more glass? Yeah. I have, yeah, I could do that. I could take this sand and just make my own glass. Maybe that's what I'll do. Take a stack of glass, sand down below and get it converted. Let me pick up all this stuff first, though. And when I was here Monday, we did throw some stuff in that super smelter, so that stuff should be smelted. And also, oh no, it wasn't the smelter I threw stuff in. I threw stuff in the storage, so that should empty out my shulker box by now. Let's go take a look. I really like that beacon being inside here in Ironforge, so when you walk around, you have that sound. In World of Warcraft, they have stuff like that. Alright, let's see which we have. We got that guy and that guy. And I believe he's missing A lectern. Let's go get you a lectern, dude. Well, what I'm afraid of is I built him a lectern and another mason um, becomes a librarian. Yeah, I don't need that. You know what? I am going to pull the other shulker should be available, and we'll just swap it out if I ever get up there. Okay, so for the other guy to have a lectern, I need to get some more wood. So let's go into the wood farm and get just a little bit, maybe a stack of wood. That way that guy can stop using or interfering with Billy's lectern. He also said in this update, Silent Whisper had said that redstone um, mechanisms were affected. So even his tree farming said, like this one, was affected. So odd things would happen during using it. So hopefully we're not going to have any problems using this farm. I think what Silent Whisper had said, what has changed with the new update is the timing. In the game, it's called in-game ticks. this game actually has its own clock that's running in the background, and he says Silent Whisper had said to him it seems like the timing is minutely off a little bit from the way it was prior to this update. So any of your farms that are based on redstone is based on like a clock, a tick, an in-game tick, like a tick of a clock. And so up until this update, we had a particular timing for it. And now, how's that? Like, how do we work with the timing of the game is by how much redstone dust that you add. In other words, how much charge. So, if you add up like one little piece of redstone with, like, that repeater has, I think, 4 levels to it. So that gives you like 4 ticks. And this has barely one tick or so of charge, and this has 1 tick of charge. But a repeater can have up to 4. If you add a chain of these together, that tells you how much it is, but that's based on what the game cycle or tick is doing. And now since the update, it's changed a little bit, maybe by a fraction. So we might have to add or subtract the amount of redstone we have to our farm based on that. And you're probably saying, like, how does the game or any type of program use a clock? Well, basically, a computer is running off of cycles, a loop of electricity running through. Wow. Um, it's running through a cycle or a circle of electricity running through your computer with all the circuits, and that's called a cycle, or like a clock hand ticking around the clock face, that kind of idea. So even the programming, the logic is based on that same idea of a cycle or a tick. Because for every time, if you could imagine virtually electricity running around a circle, every time it goes around the circle once or so, I think it's a hertz or something like that. That's a measurement of 1 cycle. And the game is based off of that. It's called a tick, or like a tick on a clock face. All right, I think that's all the wood I got from here. And more. All right, let's drop off some of this stuff. Hopefully we have some more. Yeah. I really want to clean up this place, make it look a little bit more presentable instead of being so archaic, Make it look a little bit nicer. Let me try to use this for bone meal. This will go into the compactor, and then this will go for next time I need it. I should take this stuff up to the main storage. That gold too. Is that wood? No, it's bricks. Okay. Maybe I should. Why do I have? Maybe I just. Oh, the reason I got slime down here is because this machine uses sticky pistons. Right. I'll leave that there. Right, and I was going to make a lectern. I lose my train of thought, man. Too many things to keep track of. But I need that wood anyway, because we're going to start making bookshelves and stuff. I need wood. So, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I think I need a bookshelf in order to make that guy a lectern. And I don't want to. Oh, I want to put this gold in here. I don't want to. You know what? Let me see if I can. I have fortune on my pick. And let's see if I can get more gold than just letting it smelt through. That's how it used to be. You can either throw this block in with the gold or any other ore straight into a furnace, and you get a pre-planned amount when it smelts. But if you use a fortune pickaxe and mine the ore first before you do that, you get more ore compared to letting it smelt, just letting it smelt through. Allegedly, that's how it works. I got fortune 2 on this axe. I should get fortune 3 on this if I can. It gives you even more. You can do the same thing for axes, I believe. I believe you can do that for axes. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, once I get rid of this bubble elevator, I'm going to have to find another way of... But this does access, I think right through here, access my stairwells, like right here. Oh, yeah, but that's right, I need a bookshelf. And these guys are sleeping. Let me see if I can get a little shut-eye before the day starts so I can avoid a lightning storm. I've been wanting to try out a charged creeper farm thing, so maybe I should just go without sleeping and then get a lightning storm. This is coming together quite nicely. Yeah, I want to put that roof on the ceiling, and then I want to keep adding that stuff too. Oops. I could have just dropped this stuff into that pipeline, but I need to go get a bookshelf so I can make that other guy, the librarian, a lectern. My leather workers and my fine feathered cat. This poor little guy's just been standing there in that corner. Yeah, I definitely need a button for that door. Let's see, if I have a button down here, I'm going to go put that in. All right, I need bookshelves. Bookshelves. I should take those feathers and go trade for more emeralds. Let me see. I have it. Yeah, I'll use that. Don't need that. And that's pretty much how I go about getting my storage set up. I let stuff collect until I get a stack of something, and then I make a chest for that particular stack. Let me put these items. Actually, because this is all backed up. Actually, I should be able. Let me figure out which hopper is empty, and I'll just stick these in that hopper. I could just put it right here. Wow, am I that backed up? Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. Maybe I can stick it in here. Actually, I do have a chest for that rotten flesh. I think I set up a chest for that. Oh, I did have one for spider eye, I think. Let me see. No, I didn't. Okay. All right. Then we can go trade these feathers with the Fletcher. Whatever's left over, I can put into the chicken farm area. Let's drop that tree here for fuel furnace. A furnace? Yeah, you know what I mean. Fuel for the furnace. And again, when you're doing these trades or buying, make sure you're hovering over a tool that needs to be mended, and then you'll get XP. And it'll get mended. Um, right, feathers. Here we go. It used to be before the prior updates, you could actually get the villager to lower the price of the trades, but by turning them back into a zombie and doing it again until they lower the price. But Mojang nerfed that. And I could use that TNT down on my wood farm. That's what blows up the trees when it goes into that chamber. There's the Asian shepherd's house. Just Davy and Rejected Penny and my friends Hermie, Colonel, Irish, and Cherry. Now the armor protects them, but it doesn't protect them with fall damage, and I'm just afraid that if I bring them down here, they're going to fall off that stairwell and go splat. Um, right, I need to get a lectern for that guy. Hold on. But see, this is the thing that drives me nuts. I'm going to go through all of this effort. You watch. Um, I'll make him a lectern. And then one of these stone masons is going to turn into a librarian, and then he's going to be missing a lectern. But we got to think positive. Think positive. All right. I don't know if I have... Yeah, I don't have a workstation. I might have one over here. Let's see. I love that sound of the stonecutter's tool. All right, so I need slabs, and then we should be able to get our lectern. Just a few slabs. There we go. Don't you people have better things to do? Alright, let's put this over here, this guy. Let's see what happens. I bet you the guy up top is connecting to that one. Oh my god. I guess I'm going to have to break. Unless one of these guys turned into a librarian. No. Okay, we're good. break that one up top, and hopefully they'll be situated after that. Okay. And I think I traded with both of these guys, so let me see. Yeah, I traded with both of them, so it doesn't. And I think that's not Billy. This is Billy's, I think. I'll move over here so I definitely know it's his. Oh man, the guy down below. Let me see. I'll just pop this. Okay, now he's locked. Well, he's not locked until I trade with him, but at least he's attached to that. I don't see any more librarians. All right. And hopefully they're going to go to bed because it's getting near sunset. I think nighttime's a good time to do this, so that way you can tell who's who. Because they'll be in their bed without having to track them down. All right, let me see if I put this over here. Man, I don't know what I have to do. Is that Billy? Yeah. There he goes. He's locked in. He has to go to bed, and he's in the wrong bed. Let's see if I can pop these. There we go. Now we're all happy again. But I don't know why these guys ain't going to bed though. I needed him to go to sleep because he's the one I'm trading with. If he doesn't go to sleep and have a workstation, then his trades will stay locked. So hopefully, when they wake up, he'll have his trades unlocked. How you can tell is there'll be an X, a red X over the trade. Yep. Okay, it's unlocked. Let's see if we can get some more glass off of him. you try to dig underwater, it goes much slower. Well, that's interesting. We got a underwater cave right here. Interesting. If I had underwater breathing, I would explore it more, but I don't. My conduit's a little further away, so it's not registering over here. And that's the thing, like if you had the time, or I should say, if I had the time and was able to breathe underwater. That's a good opportunity because you never know what the game. It's kind of like Easter eggs. You never know what the game's going to put in these little cubby holes, and what you could have found if you took the time to explore it. That's the reason why I love Minecraft because you never know. It's always like a surprise of what to expect. So since those guys are over there on a level platform, what I'm going to do is just work on this side for a while until I get it a little bit deeper, and then I'll move them from over there to here. what I might do, since that's a pretty big pocket and we're going down into it, I could take all that sand that I got from the ocean monument and then fill that up, and that should take care of the excess water in that cavity. Yeah, I saw the sponges there too. The only thing is, when you use the sponges, you have to dry them out after you use them, or they won't work. If they're wet, they're not going to work. And this is the same idea I had for the bubble elevator, but I want to keep using the elevator until I'm sure that I'm done with the elevator. And then I could just fill it up with sand. I don't have to worry about drowning inside the elevator while I fill it up. Well, that's really interesting. The sand doesn't the sand doesn't fall. Yeah, it should fall as soon as the torch hits the torch. Again, I sorry for being loud. Again, I just wanted to repeat that I was going to when I was talking about a pipeline, I was going to shift this channel back here or this pipeline further back behind that wall. But I figured, I'd like to knock out as much as possible of this stuff and bring this glass down before I do that. I'd like to get to that level, but it's already almost 2:20 in the afternoon. I want to be out of here by 3, or I want to end the stream by 3. So let's see how far we can get with this. And yeah. Now, what's driving me nuts is I actually made it so they can walk up to their beds, but they're not tracking to it. I'll have to bring their beds down to them because Billy, he's the one I trade with. Unless he sleeps, I cannot trade with him. He'll lock up his trades. Once I get down to the bottom where I know this is the final spot of the library, that's when I'll start building their little rooms and stuff. But for now, I haven't dug the place out yet, so they have to stay up here. Again, like this thing here, this clock is going to be pushed on the other side of that wall so it doesn't interfere with the bookshelves coming down. I was hoping the scaffolding would keep the water behind the scaffolding, so it worked. Now that's the thing. I don't know. Might have to dig out underneath that platform so I can see the water from outside. Because I don't, I don't want to be put all this glass in if I'm just staring at stone. I think that's what's going on here. So what I can do is, since I have that sand, I'll show you. I just want it where I can see see out into the water. And I think that's the last part of glass that I have to worry about. Hey, you know something? I don't think I have any glass in those little spots up there. Let me fix that. I just noticed that. There we go. Now we're all sealed up. So what I would like to do is after I do that, to have maybe, I don't know, like a platform of stone going across here. So let's see if I can put sand in here. Actually, because I would like to see all three sides of that out. So just keep going across, I think, until I get this all covered up. Then I can break the stone away and fill it back in with glass and then let the water rush in. This is how, if you want to build in the ocean or whatever, this is how you do it. You set up sand to make like a barrier, a wall, so you don't have to do stuff underwater. You can do it in, while having air. Because you can't, when you dig underwater, it goes much slower unless you have the depth strider and stuff applied. But yeah, so then you just simply just dig this stuff out. Let's see. Interesting. Hold on. There we go. Kind of like that. And I would like to see out. So maybe like a catty corner or something like that. I don't know. But I would like to walk up here too. So I don't know how I'm going to figure out. Like I can probably put like a platform like this up here. So when I come up here, I can walk across, but the water is still going underneath of it. Like a floating dock almost. And that's how you solve that problem. And since we did that here, we could do the same thing over here. That way, don't have to worry about the water rushing in. Must have been a fish that slid in when I was doing this. I think that'll be all right. See, that's the thing. Like, I wasn't planning on doing this, and I figured, for that little solution for a little problem I had, I'm like, let's just do the whole thing like that, and don't have to worry about the water coming in as I break the blocks. So that looks pretty decent. See, I was saying if I add color to it, it would give it a little bit more impressiveness. Because I said I'm going to go straight down to the sea floor. Well, as deep as the library is. So that way, anywhere in the library, you can look out either underwater or up here and see out. I would just have to light the sea floor down here, though, like with sea pickles or something, so that this place is illuminated. And then when you look out from the library, you can see all kinds of stuff out here. The blimp is actually blocking out. I'm in a giant shadow from the blimp. It's blocking out the sunlight. If you're playing in hardcore or regular normal mode and you're in that shadow, mobs could spawn right in there, right in that spot. All right, I think I'm going to call it a stream, guys, because I got to get out and start doing my Uber duber. And I know, like I said, I know I had put on the tweet that I was going to do like a pipe thing, plumbing, but yeah, I'm just going to hold off doing that until I get a little bit deeper digging this place out. Um, like I said, I want to go down. Let me see here. So next week we should be able to get down to this level on both sides next week. And again, I want to dig this all the way down. Where I'm going to stop will probably be. I like to be honest with you. I want to go all the way down to here because this is where the elevators stop, or right here. And then this goes right into Iron Forge. So that would be a nice place to stop. Would be like right there. That's going to take a little bit of digging to get it out that far. I need to get back up where I was at. Shoot. So I figured my plan today was I was going to actually cover these up and then move the pipeline onto the other side of where this is located. But I figured, since this is here, and I'm going to be digging down anyway, it helps me get up here faster, so I'm not going to do it just yet. I got to put pillars and stuff so that way when you're walking down that stairwell, you don't fall you don't fall off. I'm going to move the nether portal down, I think to the base. Once I get to the bottom floor, I'll move that nether portal to that area. Um, but yeah, so this is going pretty well. Um, and like I said, once I knock this out, I guess I can do it now because I got most of the sand up there, so I can knock this out and put glass in its place. Let's try that so I can get rid of this glass. So these little like tower things in here, um, these bookshelves are going to come out to actually meet them. So I could actually use these to connect to the different levels of the library bookshelves. So if I want to access certain floors, I would just travel up these cylinders, and they go on both sides. So that's what I'm going to use these for. I probably will bring this all the way down, but I might have glass in there. I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm running out of time here, so let's. Oh boy. Okay. See if I can throw this stuff in there. And don't think get rid of. Okay. Don't have any more space. Let me pick this stuff up. All right. Let me turn around and see if I can find you guys a raid. And we'll be back here. Well, this world will be Monday. And Friday is our hardcore world. Or when I say our, I mean yours and mine. Um, and yeah, so let's go find a raid. And all of my live videos, they go up on my YouTube channel, The Big Red 1967. So please go over there and check that out. I have a community tab that has a Discord link and a world download link. So check those out. Please hit the like, share, subscribe, and let people know I'm out here, man. That would be I would be greatly appreciative of that. All right, so we have Vera Plays, we have Oh No Tio, and With May X, and the winner is Oh No Tio. Let's see if we can go into Oh No Tio's room. It looks like we can go in his room. Let's see. Let me do this. For whatever reason, the poor guy's wearing a. He's wearing a. That's like a when you got when you try. Maybe not. Maybe I will. Yeah, I don't know. This room looks a little weird. I'm backing out. I'm backing out. I'm backing out. That was weird. He was wearing like a scarf around his face, around his mouth. I'm thinking probably like COVID or something. But then this message came up about the dark net or something. I'm like, forget that. Nah, 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 nah. That's weird. I've never seen that before on on Twitch. All right, we have Vera Plays and we have With May X. Let's go into With May. Whew, that was bizarre. Okay. All right. Let me start the raid. We'll be in May's room. Oh, nope. Can't go into May's room. Maybe I might not do a raid today. All right. Let's give Vera Plays a shot. Why not? For those watching and can't see what I'm doing, I can't go into Vera's either. Certain channels, you have to have so many people in your room to actually. Oh, my thing says I'm already raiding. Oh, jeez. Um, it must have went all the way through with the raid. Shoot. Guess I can't get out of that. Well, there you go. For those in that room, I apologize. But yeah, so you guys have a good Wednesday. I'll see you back here on Friday. And thanks for everything, guys.